That's a long drop. After you, Princess.
Oh no, you're the guest here. After you. Are you ready?
For what? He's come pretty close to killing both of us so far.
He knows the corruption in this land better than the others. His knowledge will help little where we go now.
He knows this land?
The alchemist lived here. He was an Ura, until his quest for immortality overtook him. Now we must take the thing he sold his soul to keep.
You know, for a delicate flower of a princess, you've got a ruthless side. It's time to find out if you really are immortal.
Life is not yours to take, but I could give it to you.
Hey, I'm a legend. I'll live forever anyway. Wow, that sounded better in my head than out loud. For an immortal. We've got to chase him now, don't we? He's not gonna make it easy when we corner him. Where's he gone?
I don't know. Maybe the fertile ground? I think it is above the observatory, but it has been inaccessible ever since the Ura lost our powers.
Does the alchemist have the Ura's powers?
He did. They were taken from him when he turned to Ahriman.
I can see how he lost his. What did the rest of you do that was so naughty?
I told you, our powers have faded over time.
The...
There are power plates to take us up further. Let's use them.
Of how many I've finished.
Let's go on. Relax. But you won't live forever.
I told you to stay away from the edge. Maybe, but you won't live forever? Well, you told him. Yeah, how's that for immortality? Now which one of us is gonna live forever? What were the chances of that? How did we hit that platform? How did we get out of there alive? Don't say it was Ormaz.
I was gonna say I got lucky.
You got lucky. Hey, Princess, I'm the one that brings you luck. I'm the lucky one.
You lost a donkey's worth of gold, fell into a celestial war, and you still want to call yourself lucky?
I'm still alive. And what about the alchemist? Did we kill him?
Can you see anyone surviving that?
Well, if we throw the lock on Arm, then none of them are escaping. Let's put the Dark God back in jail. Are you going to be okay?
200 generations of Ura gave their lives to stop Ahriman returning. I have their strength as well as mine.
Yeah? Any chance I can borrow some? I don't suppose you brought any of those Ura with you. It's just us then.
have a chance. You can still leave.
Guess that's our answer. Like you've run out of places to hide.
My turn. Ahriman will never return. I promise you.
We'd better get out of here. Make him explode?
Let's get out of here.
We made it! We made it! Hey! Hey, don't go deserting me. Elika. I had me worried there.
It was the healing. The hunter's soul.
He's gone now, hasn't he?
Yes.
You sure? Hello in there. You're not gonna start leaping around, yowling, are you? Not that that would be a bad thing. In the right circumstances.
I can see you're all right.
It was his time. The hunter wanted to hunt. He got what he wanted.
So, now you believe in destiny?
There's no god or stars controlling me, Princess. I go where I want. Where should we go next?
The desert. The shining trees of light showed the fertile grounds were active, that Ahriman was imprisoned. The trees have died, the temple weakened. Now Ahriman can be heard in this land. City Gate, the gateway to the City of Light. Open arms that greeted those that had crossed the desert to come here. The tranquil streams run here once more. The Tower of Ahriman. While the Ura remembered Ahriman, we allowed the world to forget. Once our strength has been rebuilt, we must tell the peoples of the world of the peril they face. The Queen's Tower. The tower is healed, but the city my mother loved, the cause she dedicated her life to, are gone. This was the city man built, or Maz saved, and now Ahriman has destroyed. It was a vast place, a place of learning, of beauty. One day the Ura will return. One day this city shall live and prosper again. The Tower of Ormaz. The tower may have fallen, but when all the land is healed, then maybe one day we can light the beacon again. I can guide the Ura home. The warrior's fortress. I hope he has found the peace he longed for. The cavern. The only illusions that fill this cavern are the ones we choose to put there. I can close my eyes and imagine the music that once filled it, the words that moved the actors. Those are the illusions I would see here. The royal gardens. Part of the royal palace, my mother's favorite place. It withered after she died. It withered as my father's love for her tore him apart. Now, life has returned to the gardens. Maybe others will build fond memories here too. The royal spire, home to the court of the Ura. Kings and queens administered their stewardship of the people from this tower. My father governed from here. In the last years, he imprisoned himself here, looking inward as all outside turned to dust. The Hall of Coronation. My father was crowned here. When his father died, the weight of the kingdom moved to my father's shoulders. An eternal responsibility, stewardship of all people, in a kingdom already falling into ash and dust. The Spire of Dreams. My father and mother were married at the top of this spire. They brought me here as a child, told me that whatever I dreamed in this place would come to be. I know what my dreams would be if I could dream there now. The palace rooms. Their glory is now lost to the past with the rest of my home. But with its passing, the concubine has also faded. The price was high, but the sacrifice worth it. The Cauldron. A long time ago, this was a place of science, a place of learning. It was abandoned many years ago as the city declined. Now the alchemist is gone, nature can once more reclaim this space. The construction yard. Silent for decades, when the city is rebuilt, this place will ring with life and sound out our future. The reservoir. We saved the fertile ground from the alchemist's experiments. If he had succeeded in drowning it in corruption, we may never have been able to stop Ahriman escaping from the temple. Heaven's stair. Each step took those that studied here closer to the stars, to a dream of what could be. Let us hope, just as the light has returned to this place, that it can once more become a place of learning. The machinery ground, relics of the alchemist's creations. Since his imprisonment, no one has been able to discover their purpose. There were those who sought to understand. I wish they had removed these mechanisms, returned the land to peace. The observatory, lost to the city, now merely rubble and dust. But what has been taken is worth the price. The alchemist's experiments have been ended. The world spared his terror. The King's Gate. Castles and towers won't keep us safe anymore. We should show this to the world. Show them what Ahriman can do. Only then can we be safe. The Sun Temple. When the sun sets, this place shall still see the next dawn. The darkness no longer holds this land. The Martyr's Tower. Healing this land helps save the future and honors our past. Ahriman's curse is gone from this place once more, this time forever. The windmills. Maybe one day they could feed the city again, with a little patience. The marshalling ground. We've healed the land, but for the city to heal, we must bring back the life, the soldiers, the marketplace. Then maybe the whole city can live again. The land is free from the hunter. Now only Ahriman's shadow remains here.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's